Hey guys, the Franchise Goat here, and welcome to episode number 2 of the Hull City franchise mode on FIFA 20. This is going to be the preseason tour. We'll just take a quick look at our squad there. This is going to be our squad for the first game of the preseason. So we're going to play this first game of the preseason. We have to advance up to it real quick first. And then the other two we are going to simulate. So it'll be good to get us an idea of the team. And as you can see, we have a message from a player, and it will just respond, show you guys the response. Morale goes up a tiny bit, that's good. So morale, obviously something we'll keep track of with the players. As you can see, we have some messages, but they're all opened. So we're going to get right into playing this first match of the season of the franchise. Again, this is preseason. So Hull City, we're not playing against English teams, but preseason, we'll get right into it. There's our squad. Maritimo, I believe, is the name of the team. I'm not sure where they're from. As you can see, they're from Portugal. So Maritimo from Portugal, Hull City from England. And we are going to be ready to kick off right into the opening portion of preseason. And there we go. So we've kicked off. We start with the ball in the first half, and we will try and get some chances going right off the bat. So as you can see, first chance here is going to come to Martimo off of a good ball there, and a slide tackle, not a good challenge by us. And right off the bat, we are going to get booked. Yellow card coming out here for Callum Edler, or Elder rather. So right away, that's a poor challenge by me. Pressed it a little bit late. So a free kick here quite quickly from Martimo from 35 yards. He's going to put a cross in. However, nothing, as you'll see, will come of it as the shot is flashed high, and we get away with that chance. Another corner here from Martimo, 26th minute. Corner comes in, good corner, headed away by us. As you can see, it drops out to the edge of the area. They're going to get another chance here on a good cross, again headed out by us. They're going to get one more chance, one more cross, and that's headed wide. So as you can see, defense doing just enough here, though Martimo definitely the attacking side here early in this game. As you can see, they were actually offsides for that last one. 40th minute actually. They're on the attack again, Martimo. And our defense, off of crazy deflection, they get beaten. However, an excellent save by our goalkeeper keeps this 0-0. As you can see, a deflection, but the shot is not great right at the keeper, and he's able to deal with that fairly easily. Off of the chance, they end up getting a corner. Corner is whipped in, and just like that, it's headed away by our guys. They're going to get another corner. So we'll take a look at this one more as we're nearing the stroke of halftime, and it's headed away. However, Martimo is going to bring it right back into the box. Poor challenge there. Referee plays advantage. Shot trickles into our goalkeeper long. He's able to pick it up and clear it out of play and give us a little bit of a break. As you can see, goal kick here. 45th minute already, as we're about ready to go into halftime. Martimo looking for one more chance here, as they have by far been the more attacking side in the first half. 3 minutes of added time. We are able to get out of this chance. However, a poor pass there by our center back leaves us open. However, again, defense doing just enough, as we're just about a minute from halftime. Bowen comes up the side, has it taken away from him, but we are going to get a free kick as Bowen was fouled there. No cards, but just a routine free kick. We'll bring in one of our fullbacks to take it. It's in on goal, but unfortunately the goalie comes out to handle it as we are unable to get ahead on it. He'll clear, and halftime has arrived. 0-0 at the half. Not a great start for us. We have not played particularly well. Defense has been okay, but Martimo, as you'll see, has had the bulk of the chances. But through 45, 0-0, and we have 45 minutes in order to try and become the winning side in this game. As you'll see, we kick off. Martino will start with the ball to begin the second half. And as you can see, changing some attacking strategies. Right off the bat, we get a decent chance here. Up the wing is Bowen. He's going to pass in. Batty screams it across, and Irvine with an unbelievable chance, but he sends it just high. And look at how good of a chance that was. Put on a platter for Irvine, unable to get the opening goal. And just like that, we waste arguably the best chance of the game right off of halftime. As you can see, we're going to make a couple subs here, bringing on a couple players, bringing off two of our starters who were a little bit tired. And you'll see they'll fit right in into the game. Also in the top left, you can see the subs there, so I'm not going to repeat them. But off of the kick, you're going to see we are going to immediately play in a chance. Magnus out to Bowen. Bowen running up the wing. Excellent separation. He's going to float across in. And Magnus, straight off the bench, he comes in and gives us a 1-0 lead. Literally less than 2 minutes after we brought him on, he gives us the lead. And just like that, despite being probably the less attacking side in this game so far, Hull City has the lead in their first game. Excellent pass in. Pretty routine, honestly, after we beat the man. Manganus, good pace on him, and an excellent finish into the top corner. Honestly thought that may have been going high as well, as our first really good opportunity did. But that one stayed down. Josh Manganus, his first goal of the year, as well as Hull's first. Here we go, 77th minute here, and a great ball in by our opponents, but it's flashed wide of the goal. An excellent chance there as we see them making a sub, but unable to convert, and we still are clinging to a 1-0 lead as our goalkeeper will boot it up the field. Here we are in the 79th minute, as we are on the attack now, trying to seal 3 points here in our first game of the Champions Cup. It's Manganus now, this time out on the wing. He gets a good look, puts in a cross, and Irvine finds himself on the end. An excellent header, 80th minute goal, and that should seal the 3 points for Hull City. Irvine, the man who missed the chance early in the game, he is able to come right back and put in his first goal of the season, slightly making up for the error. Center backs lose the attacker Irvine, and he is able to easily slot it in the corner. Excellent header, by the way. Goalie can't get there. Good cross from Manganus, who has been an excellent sub for this game. You know, an assist and a goal. Dream for the manager. We lead 2-0. So as you can see, 90th minute here, as they will try getting one extra attack with the with the very little amount of time left. We try to clear. It is unsuccessful. Deflection right to our goalie. Long will take his time with it, trying to run down as much of the clock as he can. Boots it out. Referee does not blow the whistle there, but we clear the ball up the field. Their goalie will kick it, and that will be it. A 2-0 victory, 3 points in our first game here at Hull. So I would say an excellent start to our season. You know, it seemed like in the first half it was really difficult to get on the attack. We were on the back foot. Made some tactical changes there at halftime as Jackson Irvine is the player of the game. Had a goal, really should have had 2, honestly. But we made some tactical changes at halftime, and we were able to come out victorious in this game. Maritimo, unfortunately, is not able to get any points out of that one. But a solid game for our starting. And now you'll see we're going to simulate these last 2 games of the Champions Cup. Obviously, the Champions Cup doesn't mean too much. As you can see, we'll get some messages here. We get a transfer message. They would like to purchase DeWeese who is one of our center backs. I believe that's how you say that. Soccer names are gonna, or I'm sorry, football names are gonna kill me in this series because I just don't understand how to pronounce a lot of them. But I just took a look at that transfer. We'll do something with it later, as you'll see. Advancing to the next game, we are just going to simulate it. Simulated games in FIFA is not particularly fun. It's pretty straightforward. You just press a button, and there you go. As you see, we get a 2-2 draw. I'm not even going to attempt to say the name of that team because it's just going to be horrible. But as you can see, 2-2 draw. You can see our scores. We had a yellow, a couple subs made by the computer. So not horrible, not great, but not horrible. For our start, we get 4 points right off the bat. We'll go to our office real quick as we have more transfer offers that have been put in by opposing clubs. Toral, the Spanish midfielder on our team, 26 years old. He's a guy who I might think about letting transfer out. Deweese is an important part of our squad. Probably not a guy who we're really going to accept offers on at this point. However, Toral, we might be able to think about. As you can see, we have training sessions open. I'm just going to load in exactly what we did last time and simulate through these. As you'll see, trying to improve the players. We'll see how they improve over time. Hopefully, Bowen is the main focus here, as he is one of our most promising prospects. Everyone in there is a promising prospect, but he is young and his overall profile is very good. So as you'll see, we are going to go into the transfer hub again and look at these players who we were targeting in the last episode. Still nothing from the scouts. As you can see, we rejected Deweese's transfer request, but Toral, we're going to go take a look at and see if he is a guy who could be expendable from the club. I'm not sure, honestly. He seems like a guy who maybe we could get rid of him, maybe we couldn't. As you'll see when we go in, Deweese is a starter. He's our best center back and our best defender, actually. Toral is not even a substitute. He's actually a reserve. And as I look through here, I realize that there are a few mistakes I made here. There are a few really good reserves who I did not bring into the squad just because of their positions. But I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, actually, and take out some of these lower overall players. So just basically making sure that we have the best possible set of players in as our substitutes for any given game. Taking out a center back, replacing with a left back, and we're going to get one more player in, another striker, to replace Mr. Lewis Potter, who is obviously 59 overall, is not making our team. So as you'll see, we'll replace him with someone. But Toral down here, not particularly a player who I think we need. He's a guy who I think we could afford to give up, and the money would be nice, as transfer fees can be a very important way of making money in this game. But that's a decision we'll come to in a bit. As you can see, we're going to simulate up to the next game, and we get another transfer offer. Teams are very interested, it seems, in some of our players. First, I'm going to simulate up to this match, our last match of the Champions Cup. So it'll be an important one. We'll see if we can get any points out of it. Obviously, it's preseason, so it doesn't matter that much. I'm actually going to make a couple changes to the squad you'll see in a minute. But first, we're going to go check out these Transfer Hub offers. Now, we do have a scouting update. We finished scouting the player who we sent out for. He turned out to not be particularly good. I was hoping for better, but we are going to take him off of our I don't know if we remove him from the short list, but he's a guy who I'm probably not going to take the time to go get. As you can see, not a particularly great player, not a player who I really am worried about acquiring, not someone who I really think will help our team in the near future. Going through these transfer received offers, we get another offer for Grosicki out of Poland. we are going to reject that. He's also a mainstay on our team. However, Toro, we've decided we're going to go into negotiations for and see what the opposing clubs will offer for him. So I'll let you guys see the dialogue on this and how it plays out. I think these are pretty cool. You can see they're offering $1,400,000. I thought we could maybe sneak a little bit more out of them. You got to be careful in these because sometimes if you raise it up too high, it becomes a problem. But we are going to just raise it up 100,000 to 1.5 million. I think that's a pretty fair offer for a 68 overall Cam, who's only 24 and will get better. And for a lower level team like this, he should be a mainstay in their squad for a while. We'll see if, and yes, looks like they will accept that. So now his agent, Toro, and his agent will have the opportunity to talk with that club and see if they can decide on a wage. And we'll see if those negotiations go through. Kind of hoping they do. We don't really need him sitting around doing nothing. As you'll see, we're going to make a couple squad rotations. Just for this last game, I want to see a couple other players. You'll see as I go through here. We're going to take Batty out and give one of our other center mids, Kane, the opportunity to go in. And, that'll be what we'll do to start. We'll bring in some subs off the bench later, or we'll assume that the computer will do that. And hopefully some of our new subs see playing time. We'll sim this final match of the Champions Trophy. As you know, simulating isn't much. And as you can see, we drop a tough 3-0 defeat. Not a particularly good game for us. However, that will conclude preseason. Spoiler, we did not make the next round of the Champions Trophy. As you'll see shortly here, I get a message for it. We did get some prize money, I believe. Not much. Not much. But we didn't get to advance through to the Champions Trophy next round. However, not too big of a deal, as we did get to see through preseason a little bit more about our squad. And that's pretty much all for now. With the Champions Trophy. As you'll see, get a quick look at the calendar. We now have a little bit of time to focus more on transfers and scouting before we open up the championship against Swansea. You'll see more about that in the future. The next video will be a lot more about transfers. Probably not going to play a game in it. But yeah, that'll do it for episode number 2 of the Hull City franchise mode in FIFA 20. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in episode number 3. Take care.